YouTube, it's Erin, and I am the Handbag Housewife, and I'm back again with another video. Today's video is going to be, I would say an epic unboxing, but I seem to say epic a lot in my titles. So I'm going to say that this is a Pinnacle bag unboxing. And what do I mean by Pinnacle? I mean that this is the end of the road for me in terms of the top tier bags in my collection. I have one top tier bag in my collection and I'm going to show it to you right now. Hang on. So my top tier bag that I have in my collection and have had in my collection for quite some time is my beautiful Chanel medium large classic flap in black with 24 or 22 karat gold plated hardware. Now, this is not from the vintage series that actually has the stamp on the front, but I did send this bag to leather surgeons to have the hardware plated in the 22 or 24 karat gold. I can't remember, but when I bought her, she was in excellent condition, but the tip of the turnlock was not gold anymore on just a little bit of it. So I wanted to get that replated. And when I did, they took apart the chain and they replated the chain. And they also restructured the side for me. And the whole thing cost like $400. I thought that was a fabulous deal. And now she is in pristine condition. I mean, just amazing, really. I am very lucky that I bought this bag when I did a few years back because the prices for them now are pretty much cost prohibitive for me anyway. Like, I can't justify spending that much money. I'm glad I have this one, and I think she's here to stay. I mean, she's pretty special. I do wear this bag really just for special occasions, and so she doesn't go out much, but I sure do enjoy looking at her on my shelf. So when I think of top tier Pinnacle bags, I think of the big three. You've got Chanel, you have Louis Vuitton, and then you have Hermes. And to be honest with you, Hermes is just not a brand that really interests me. I don't like the whole game that you have to play to buy bags, but not only that, I don't really care for the bags themselves either. I just feel like I like things to be a little more girly, a little more sparkly, a little more shiny, and that Hermes bags tend to be a little bit more plain and classic, and the girly girl in me just doesn't tend to go that way. I like to bling up my bags. If you haven't noticed, I like to add chains, I like to add sparkle, I like to add charms, and I know that Hermes has charms, but it seems like the most popular ones are like the Rodeo, you know, ones that are made out of leather. I don't see a whole lot of blingy things to dress up Hermes bags. And as far as twillies go, I know they use those a lot, but I once upon a time had some twillies and wrapped them around a few of my handles on my bags, and I just don't like the feel of that. I like to feel the leather on my hands as opposed to silk. I don't know, it's just a tactile thing. I don't like having the silk wrapped around and around and the feel of it on my hands. So, with all that said, Pinnacle bags. You've got the Chanel Classic Flap, you have the Hermes Birkin and or Kelly, and then you have the LV ... And then you have the LV that's in this big old box that I have right here that I'm going to show you here in just a second. We're going to open it together. I want to draw the moment out because this is so special. So I never dreamed I would get this bag, but because of the pre-loved market, it became possible, and also because of trading. Trading opens a whole world of possibilities. And so if you have a good friend that has some bags that you like, and you have a few bags that they like, you just never know what might be possible. So this trade happened because of Amy Michele Luxury. I have traded with her before. I can link that video down in the description box, as well as her video where she received items from me. I'm not going to tell you today what I traded, but let me just tell you I traded 2 luxury bags and some money to get what is inside this dust bag. So without further ado, let's check it out. She sent it to me in a great big nice Louis Vuitton dust bag. These drawstring ones are coveted, and I don't know if you can see the color peeking out, but here is the Gallet colored capucines in all her fantastic glory. This bag has been a dream of mine for a long time, but I could never justify spending $7,000 for this Louis Vuitton bag. And let me tell you, I did not pay anywhere close to that. I did trade 2 luxury bags, and you'll see which 2 whenever you watch Amy's video in the next week or 2. And I traded some cash, and I feel like I still got an amazing deal. If I would have sold the 2 bags that I had and then added the cash to that amount, I probably got this for about half off, which is incredible. So let's take a tour of the bag. So this handle here is a fixed handle. It just moves a tiny bit. It is suspended on these rings, and I had never noticed these rings before because I had never seen one up close. But they have basically the leather with stud detail in them. And I think that that is such a neat way to hold a handle on a bag. I like that it's fixed and then it's not flopping back and forth. And then I'm sure you all have seen the capucines before, but I like how this is in leather right there, accented with the gold. I just feel like it's so subtle. It has a flap that you can put on the outside of the LV if you want a more discreet, quiet luxury, that's such a buzzword these days, type of look. This little floret is a gorgeous detail. And then if you want, if you look inside the bag, there is a slip like piece right here that you can slip the flap into and basically close the bag. I love how the bag comes in on the sides. I think it's between 3 and 4 inches deep. Let me get my tape measure out. Yes, so I was correct. I mean, I don't know the exact measurement because I don't know where to start and to end, but between 3 and 4 inches deep. I'm sure there are measurements online on the Louis Vuitton website should you want to know it precisely. I think it's around 10 inches or just a little over from here to here, but then it gets narrower up at the top. The back is very simple. There's no branding, nothing like that. So really on this bag, it is very elegant and understated because the LV is done in the leather with just a little bit of gold, and the gold part gives you a V. There are 4 feet on the bottom, and this bag is pre-loved, but it is so new that the feet don't even have any wear to speak of on them. It has a fresh scent to it. It doesn't really smell strongly of leather anymore, probably because it's not brand new, but this is a 2022 microchipped Louis Vuitton bag. So I got it for about half price, and it's only a year old, which is unbelievably amazing. Amy included inserts from one of my favorite insert companies, which is Green Tag Inserts. Awesome for the bag to keep its structure, and she picked such a pretty pink shade. Doesn't really match my sweater, but I wasn't really planning on matching my inserts to my sweater. That's just silly. The inside is lined in a darker taupe leather. I'm sure the leather has a color name, but I don't know what it is. There's a little D-ring here that you could clip your keys to if you wanted, as well as a zippered pocket right there. And then the center divider is just that. It's just a divider. There's no slip pocket inside. The leather in the interior is a smooth leather, and it is very nice to touch, but I do plan on using the inserts inside to protect it. I like how Green Tag put a seam right there and there. Notice how the inserts seams fit right into those corners of the bag by the center divider. I mean, we're talking a perfect fit. I do have a discount code for Green Tag Inserts. It will save you 12%. It's HBHW12. And on their website, you do get free shipping. If you buy from them on Etsy, the shipping's not free, but they do ship internationally. And I have a different code for Etsy. I can put that down in the description box as well. It is just 10% off on Etsy. So if you're in the United States, it's better to buy from their website, which is greentaginserts.com. All that info will be down in the description box. No worries, you don't have to write it down right now. So I've got some straps to show you with this bag. I have the strap that it came with, which I didn't grab, so let me go grab that. I'll be right back. And then I also have some bandolier straps and some chain straps to decorate this beauty. So the first strap is the strap that it came with. It is an adjustable strap. I have it on the second to the shortest setting. And then it also has a keeper. I'm gonna go ahead and try her on for you and show you how she looks on my body. I'm 5'8", and I'm probably about a size 8 or a size medium. This is about as short as I would wear it. I do like having it a little shorter because it feels secure that way. It feels like I can protect it. I do plan on wearing this bag out tomorrow night. I'm going to a show, a piano dueling show, and so I am excited to sport her to that event. This bag is a little heavy. I do have nothing in it but the inserts, but I'm not going to carry that much in it and it'll be fine. It really is a special occasion type bag because of the value that it has, the price tag. I will use this bag sparingly and the weight as well, but I'm so excited, I can't even tell you. So I have two Louis Vuitton chains. I have the one from the Ballon or the Bologna bag, and then I also have the one from the multi-pochette accessoire. I do find that the way the strap clips on limits the amount of space that you have to hook a chain. Because of that, I am not going to use the Ballon strap. It just crowds that space. So actually having the multi-pochette accessoire strap with no clasps on it is a good thing for this bag. I know a lot of people really don't like that, but for me, having the space on the D-rings not look cluttered and not get all tangled up is a great thing. So there you go. I've got the chain hooked on to the clips from the strap. The other benefit of that is I don't really want to have anything laying on the top glazing. And the reason is because if you have stuff laying on that glazing, it may dent it. So I think I'm going to use the multi-pochette accessoire strap with this bag. And there you go. She has a little bit of bling bling now. Now don't go away. I'm not done yet. If you guys know me, I've got some other strap action planned for you. If I wanted to use the Ballon strap with this bag, you can see it's a shorter strap and it's chunky. And it does lay across the top of that glazing. So I wouldn't store it that way, but I could do this if I hand carried it. Again, I don't have a lot of space there on the D-rings. But this bag is beautiful on the crook of the arm. It's also super elegant to hand carry it too. There is a version of the capucines that has the clips, I believe, on the sides instead of catty-cornered like this. But that one comes with a non-adjustable strap. The strap I got is adjustable. I would probably be happy with either option. Some people worry that having the clips catty-cornered like this and sewn into the leather might end up warping the bag eventually. But since this isn't an everyday bag for me, I'm not too worried about that. As you can see here, I've got the bandolier strap on. I think that this strap looks amazing with this bag. And you can see I've got it down lower now than I did with the strap that it came with. And I still went ahead and clipped on the multi-pochette accessoire strap. This strap came with my Speedy 20. That's this little cutie. And I would have never guessed how well it would go with the capucines. So if you have both of these, don't sleep on switching out your straps and trying something different. Because the color coordination there, I think, is pretty incredible. I was so excited to figure that out once I started playing with this bag. I received this bag on the same day as when I got the Fendi with all the issues from Vestiaire Collective, and I can link that video down below if you don't know what I am talking about. But basically, I didn't even really want to touch this beauty on that day because I didn't want her moment in the sun to be spoiled. And so I let her sit in the box for a few days before I decided to unbox her. And the reason is because I was so sad and sour and frustrated and irritated with the whole experience with Fendi and the deceptive seller and the polished Fendi plaque that I wasn't feeling the joy I needed to feel for this. And I feel that now. I'm so pumped. The Gucci kind of helped get me out of my slump, and now I've got this Capucines and I am delighted. I know it kind of seems silly to try this beauty on with other straps besides Louis Vuitton straps, but I have 3 amazing options from Cthrupurses, and I just thought, why not? Let's give it a try. I think I'm not going to go ahead and clip the chain on with these in the interest of time, but let's just see if these work out well for this bag too. So the first one is this taupe and gray and ivory strap. And again, these are all 3 from Cthrupurses.com. You can use the code HBHW30 and get 30% off on that website. I think this strap is an ocelot strap, but it might be leopard. But anyway, you can get a super comfortable and classy look, I think, by adding straps that are non-LV to your Capucines as well. And I think this strap matches beautifully, and it is extremely comfortable and lightweight. It would have looked even prettier had I put the buckle hardware on the front, but I clipped it on the wrong direction. I think I might like this option a little better with the stripes and the sparkle. It really just kind of gives some fun and some whimsy to the bag. You know, kind of brings down the elegance a bit and brings up the fun, I guess you could say. It's hard to take a good video of this strap because it shines so much, and with the sparkle detail, that really reflects the light. But it is a very nice match for the bag. So both of these options are a little bit silky. The one with the stripes has a bit more structure to it, and this one is a little bit more pliable, I guess you could say. The last strap I'm going to show you is this one. It has some taupe in it as well. I don't really want to try this one on just because of the outfit I'm wearing, but you get the idea. It is a fun strap that you could pair with this bag as well. There are so many color combos of this strap, and it's more of like a cotton type webbing, and it is thicker and has a lot more structure to it. And I really love the feel of these. To be honest with you, for this bag, this Louis Vuitton strap takes the cake. But if you can't get your hands on one, the Cthrupurses straps look amazing too. But I think since I have this, I'm probably gonna wear this strap with this bag when I don't wear the strap that comes with it. I'm letting her sit on my shelf with this chain on, which is a non-branded chain. I'm not sure where I got it. I think this one's from Dress Up Your Purse. They have an awesome selection of chains there. I also love Next Fashion. I can link both of them down below because this is kind of becoming a Dress Up Your Purse / NextFashion Chains / Cthrupurses video, just because I am so excited to have this bag and I'm doing my thing. I'm dressing her up. But I think I will use this particular chain when she's on display because she just adds some extra bling, and it's really lightweight, so I'm not worried about it resting on the glazing. It just is barely there, and so I don't think this chain will do any damage to the bag, and it gives her some wow, va-va-voom type, I don't know, something like that going on. So I'm going to go ahead and put her on my shelf. She has a home. I'll show you in my next closet tour where I keep her. She is above the Chanel and to the opposite side, so they kind of counterbalance each other. The big 2, I don't have a big 3, I've got a big 2, and I don't think I'll ever get an Hermes, Birkin, or Kelly, so the big 2 is what it is for me. I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's certainly a special moment for me. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, what are you waiting for? Do it and ring the notification bell so that you are notified of future exciting content such as this. Also, go find me on Instagram. The name there is the same. It's the @ then the Handbag Housewife, all lowercase. You can DM me there, or you can email me at thehandbaghousewife@gmail.com. If I don't hear from you, I will see you again real soon. Take care and have a fabulous day. Bye.